There's an interesting phenomenon we see with business leaders and passing the authority of making technical decisions to someone else. We often see that an individual is given full stewardship over a business's technology needs, when really they do not have the understanding or the skill set that actually measures the full breadth and scope of what is needed for that company. Now, this tends to happen because a business leader will have an event with an individual that causes them to believe in this other person. So, for example, I'm frustrated with my system. It's not doing what I need it to do. My mouse isn't working, and I work with it a bit, and it doesn't work. So I call in somebody, I call in an IT person, and they do something, and they make it work. Now, since that person was able to do something that I was unable to do myself, they must be extremely sharp. And this is based on because, I know I'm not a slouch, right? And if I couldn't figure it out, then this person that came in must be a genius. Okay? Now, truth be known, all they did was replace the batteries in my mouse because I wasn't thinking about it. But it doesn't matter. They were able to do something I wasn't able to do. So in my mind, I've elevated that person and their knowledge set beyond anything I have. We see this happen. So delegation happens. You are now in charge of everything technology for me because I know you're brighter and you're smarter than me because you fixed this problem I couldn't fix. Well, the problem with that is you may have been able to fix that one problem I had, but there may be, and there probably is, many other areas in your knowledge set that you don't have, that I'm just assuming you have. So very often we'll see cases where we'll have an individual who was really good at one level. They were a tech support person. But now all of a sudden they're in charge of network, they're in charge of security, they're in charge of remote connectivity, they're in charge of the whole business strategy, the financial, and really all they were able to do was fix the mouse. So when it comes to technology, when you hand the crown or when you hand that responsibility to someone, you really need to stop and realize what you're doing. Technology is probably one of the largest components related to the success of your organization. Yet we delegate this so quickly to some nerd that passes by because they knew how to plug in a mouse or they knew a different acronym than we knew. So you really have to think before you give the keys to your kingdom to someone else.